Kamala's laid out a plan, and she talks about an opportunity economy, one that reaches into farming and energy communities just like this area of Pennsylvania where York's at, things that make a difference. You're hoping to buy a home someday? Let's make it easier by getting some down payment affordability and build those 3 million new homes. That child tax credit that can reduce childhood poverty by 1/3 lets you buy a crib or the car seat or the baby clothes. That's what you guys are. If you're really talking about you're concerned about the children, put your money where your mouth is and help out on that. And again, if you're getting squeezed on grocery, prescription drugs, let's take on the price gougers in Big Pharma. Those of you in here know this. I just met someone talking, those who need insulin. This is not a choice. It's like, oh, maybe I'd like to buy a new TV or maybe I'd like. No, you die if you don't get insulin. It's a necessity. And Kamala Harris capping insulin at $35 gives people a mind that they can get it, peace of mind. We did it in Minnesota, and you know what it took to get it done? It took a mother who lost her son because he was rationing his insulin once he went off her insurance. And when we're talking about price gouging, again, I'll say that little vial of insulin that's $35, it used to cost, in some cases, up to $800. You know how much it costs to make it? $5. $5 is what they say. So look, let's start doing the things that people are asking for, not the stupid things that are there to distract us. If you've got an idea for a small business, let's cut the red tape. We're willing to help on that. And then give a tax credit. And when we talk about the tax credit, it's been frozen forever at $5,000. Who can start a small business on $5,000 on a tax credit? Kamala Harris proposed 10 times more at $50,000 tax credit. And when people ask a couple things, how will you pay for that? First of all, those small businesses will generate a lot of revenue and a lot of extra jobs. And secondly, if you call yourself a billionaire like Donald Trump and you've not paid federal tax for 10 of the last 15 years, we'll start collecting from folks like that. That'll make a difference. So, and in rural communities, start connecting through rural lenders so that we're keeping the money in communities for investments in those jobs in rural communities. If you live in the heartland and you want to start that small business, there's a program called Rural Partners Network that starts to make sure and expand that nationwide, that makes sure these communities can thrive. And I keep talking about this. People are concerned, small communities. My small community, when I lived there, was bigger, and it continues to drop down. We have speculators. You heard last night that it's immigrants. They're taking all the housing. How are they getting a loan when we can't in some cases? But the question is, you don't ever question the speculators that buy them? That's what Kamala Harris is talking about, making it free, making sure that freedom is there and making sure that it's fair. This idea that you can have an economy that works for everyone makes a difference.